All right, let's get into it. We're tackling one of those topics that just loves to trip people up on the CPA exam, cash equivalents. If you're studying for the LECPA, you don't want to just cram this for a quiz, right? You want it to actually stick for the long haul. Well, you're in exactly the right place.
So here's our game plan. We're going to start with the big picture, then nail down the official rules. And my favorite part, I'm going to show you the exact traps that catch everyone else. By the time we're done, you are going to own this topic. Let's do it.
First things first, when you see cash and cash equivalents on a balance sheet, it's so easy to just kind of gloss over it. But trust me, understanding that equivalence part, it's a huge power-up for your exams, all because the definition is super specific.
Okay, think about it for a sec. On one hand, you've got these kind of complex financial things, and on the other, you've got cash. So what's the connection? Well, the answer is everything when it comes to liquidity, and it's the key to crushing those tricky exam questions.
See, this isn't just about memorizing some boring terms. It's about being able to look at a company and understand its real financial health. Nailing this distinction gives you a serious advantage. So let's get into the official rules of the game. All right, let's make it official. To figure out what's a real cash equivalent and what's just something else, the accounting standards, like GAAP and IFRS, give us this really specific two-part test. This is going to be our foundation.
Okay, this is the textbook definition, and literally every word here is important. Short-term, highly liquid, readily convertible, and, this is a big one, insignificant risk. Think of it like a bouncer at a club. An asset has to meet all these criteria to get in.
And this is perfect, because it breaks that wordy definition down into two simple questions. First, can I turn this thing into cash, like right now, for an amount I already know? And second, is it about to mature so soon that a sudden change in interest rates won't really mess with its value? If you get a yes on both, you're good to go.
Okay, lean in for this part, seriously. If you zone out on everything else, just lock this next part into your brain. This is the rule. This is what separates the people who pass from the people who guess.
This, right here, 3 months. This is your North Star. This is the magic number that tells you what so near its maturity actually means in the real world.
This quote comes straight from the rulebook, and it draws a really clear line. But notice that word original? Oh, that one little word is where all the confusion starts. But not for you. Not after this.
And boom, there it is. This is the most important detail of this entire topic. The countdown doesn't start when the investment was first issued. The clock starts the second your company buys it. This one detail changes everything.
Okay, now that we have the rules down cold, let's meet the usual lineup. When you spot these on an exam, your brain should immediately start running them through that 3-month golden rule filter.
So these are your classics. You've got your Treasury bills, commercial paper, money market funds. All these things are built to be short-term and super safe. So if a company grabs one and it matures in 3 months or less from that purchase date, ding, 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 it's a cash equivalent. It's really that straightforward.
All right, now for the fun part. This is where we learn the secret moves to dodge those tricky exam questions. We're going to spot the traps from a mile away so you can just walk right past them.
Ah, this slide is just perfect. It shows the golden rule in action. So look at the left side. A company buys a 3-year Treasury note when it only has 3 months left. That qualifies. Now look at the right. It's the same note, same 3 months left, but the company bought it 3 years ago. That does not qualify. Why? Because it all comes down to the date of purchase. That's the whole game.
Okay, pop quiz. This is a classic exam question right here. So a company buys a 1-year T-bill, but when they buy it, there are only 2 months left. Is it a cash equivalent? Take a second, apply the rule. What do you think? The answer is 1,000% yes, and this just hammers that point home. It doesn't matter if the T-bill was originally for 1 year or 10 years. Who cares? The only thing that matters is how much time was left on the clock the day the company bought it.
And here is the other major trap. You might think, well, I can sell a stock in like 2 seconds on my phone. It's totally liquid. And you're not wrong. But stocks fail a huge part of the test. They don't have a maturity date. There's no guaranteed day you get a specific amount of cash back. So for that reason, stocks are never, ever cash equivalent, period.
Okay, we've gone through a ton. Let's boil it all down into a super powerful review. Think of this as your secret weapon to lock this knowledge in for good.
And here it is, your whole decision-making process on one slide. Go on, screenshot this, make it a flashcard, tattoo it on your arm.
Okay, maybe don't do that. But seriously, when a cash equivalence question pops up on the exam, just run down this checklist in your head. It will get you to the right answer every single time.
So that's our deep dive on cash equivalence. You now have the fundamental tool, the framework, to analyze any asset they could possibly throw at you on the exam. The names might get fancier, sure, but the rules, they stay the same. Always, always come back to that 2-part test and the 3-month golden rule. You'll be able to decode anything. You've totally got this.